What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my free Facebook ad 2025 course. I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know to properly set up Facebook ads in 2025 for your Shopify dropshipping business. I'm going to be showing you the most effective, up-to-date, simplified strategy to test your Facebook ads. And I'm also going to be showing you everything you need to do to prepare to launch your Facebook ads, which includes setting up your account, setting up your pixel, everything step by step. I first started my e-commerce business 7 years ago. And back then, there wasn't a lot of tutorials on how to run Facebook ads effectively. I was overwhelmed. I felt like everyone had a different strategy. And today, I will be showing you the strategy that I am currently using inside my e-commerce businesses. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sam Jacobs. Over the last 7 years alone, I've done over $7.5 million in total sales for my Shopify dropshipping businesses. I've also exited 4 of my brands for multi-six figures, and Facebook ads is all to thanks for it. And Facebook and TikTok ads are both the ways that I use right now to drive traffic to my e-commerce businesses. I will be showing you everything step by step, and you will not find a more comprehensive guide than this video itself. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and watch how I set up Facebook ads. And you can copy me as well live, so by the end of this video, you have your own Facebook ad driving traffic to your e-commerce businesses and generating you sales. So without further ado, let's get into the first part of Facebook ad testing, which is the Facebook ad business manager account setup and setting up your Facebook pixel. The first step that we're going to take is we're going to create a business manager, okay? And to do that, all you need to do is go to business.facebook.com, okay? And you're going to be able to log in with your Facebook or Instagram account. Now, if you don't have an account, then that's all good. All right, you can create an account. If you have an account already, then you can just log in with that account. And the cool part is that if you have a friend's or family's accounts, you can also use their accounts. And sometimes that is an advantage, as if you use someone else's Facebook account that's been around for such a long time, you know, say it's been a few months or a few years that the account is set up, Facebook looks at that account like it's more aged and that it has more, more, I guess, priority to be less likely to get banned or, just last longer. It's better to have an account that's been around for at least a few months. But if you create a total new account, that's fine too. Just try to not launch ads like the day that you open the account. Try to play around with it a little bit. Maybe post something like a random picture on the page and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Now you can go to business.facebook.com, go ahead and sign up for your account. I already have my account set up and logged in, okay? And it's gonna ask you to fill out some basic business details to create your business manager account. Don't worry, this is something you could always change later on, okay? Now, this is going to be the place where we're gonna launch our ads, and it's gonna look something like this, okay? It's gonna look like something like this. This is our ads manager, okay? We don't need a Facebook account to run ads necessarily. You just need the ads manager, okay? So this is gonna be the hub, the place we're gonna be running ads in. Okay, so the first step you wanna take is click on all tools, and then we're gonna go to business settings right over here, okay? And if you can't find it, then you can just go to business.facebook.com, and then you will see the all tools and you can click on business settings. Then what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and press on ad accounts, and we're going to create a new ad account. So over here on the right hand side, you can see the blue button. It says add. You're going to press on add, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and press on create new ad account. For the ad account name, it does not matter what you name it. You can name it your store name. So let's say I'll just name it my store, okay? And then you want to select your time zone. Since I'm in New York, just click on that and then press on next. And then we're going to keep it on my business, okay? We're going to press I agree. We're going to press create ad account. And then you can also add the payment information, which just makes it easier for later on. So I'm going to go ahead and press on add payment information. Okay, and then I can type in New York and then next. And of course, your currency is different, change it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my PayPal. You can add your credit card or even direct bank account. It doesn't really matter. And go ahead and attach it. Okay, now my PayPal is added and success, just like that, we're good to go. Now it might ask you for your information. Once again, you can fill it out. If you do not have a LLC, it doesn't matter. As you can see, it says enter your legal name. All right. And just like that, we have created our ad account, and it will show you it right over here. Now we want to make sure that you can see your actual Facebook account name right over here. Okay. And if you don't see it, then just press assign people and then click on your person right over here, and then just go ahead and make sure it has full control, and then you can press assign. Okay. So just like that, you can press done. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a Facebook page. So let's go to Facebook pages right over here, and then we're going to press on add on the top right, or it might show it a little different for you, but you just press on add, and then we're going to press create new Facebook page. Now, for the name of the page, we're going to name it the store name. Okay, so I'm just going to name it, let's say, my store name. Let's say I'll just use, let's say, this store that I have, and I'll name it Saphira Jewelry. Okay, so copy my store name, or even just whatever, put your store name in there, whatever it's called. All right, and you could do this, you could change the name later. It just makes it a lot easier for you to just put it in now. And then you can put product. Okay, or let's see, I want to do jewelry. Okay, and it doesn't really matter what you put in there. Let's see, jewelry. I could put gift shop, or let's say I just put jewelry, right? So just try to find a category related to like what you're selling, and then you can press next, and then you press agree, create page, and then we're going to press on done. Just like that, we've created our page. We could click on it, and then we can go ahead and press view on Facebook. As you can see, this is our page, and what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to edit this page. So top right, you do want to make sure that you are connected to your Facebook page. So just click on your Facebook page over there. It might be already connected for you. Okay, we're not going to allow notifications. Okay, we're just going to press on not now. And then what we can do is we can edit the picture of our page. Now, this is not so important, but you just want to quickly do it. So you can click on the image, and then you can upload a photo of your logo. So I just went to Canva, and I put my logo in there, and I will just basically take a screenshot of that. You want to put it on a white background because otherwise it's going to be hard to actually upload it because it's going to be so zoomed in. Let me show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to upload the photo. Okay, and then we can zoom up a little bit. You don't want it to be cut out, right? You want to make sure that your logo is shown correctly and centered, and then we can press save. Okay, really simple. Just put it behind a white background. All right, and then for the cover photo, we're just gonna again put the logo. Okay, boom, boom. Really simple. Save changes. Okay. All right, and that's it. Okay, really simple. If you want, you can also post something, right? You can post a picture of, I don't know, your product, or you can post a video of your product. Like, this is your Facebook page to use. You can warm it up a little bit and wait 24 hours before you launch ads. If this is your first time launching ads ever, just like warm up the account, engage with it if you want, but it's not the most important thing in the world. It's a little more for safety, right? So let's just keep going on here with the next step. And now it's time to create a pixel. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on data sources, and then we're going to go to data sets. Okay. Now what we're going to do is here on the right hand side, we're going to click on add, and then we're going to name it whatever you want. Again, you can name it my store, or whatever your store name is, and then pixel. Then we're going to press on create and make sure the right one is selected. My store is pixel. And then we're going to go ahead and press on assign people. Okay. We're going to give us full access. Done. Then we're going to press on connect asset, and we're going to press on connect asset. Then we're going to press on other business assets and just click the ad account that you created literally a minute ago. Okay. That ad account was called my store. You clicked my store, press on add. Okay. Whatever you named your ad account, of course, and then press done, and you are good to go. Now we're going to go into our Shopify store. Okay. And we're almost done with the introduction process. Then we're going to be able to launch our ads. So this is a one-time thing you go ahead and do once you have a new store. Okay. You set it up, and then after you do it, you're good to go. You're able to launch ads over and over and over again. Okay. With that store. So let's go into our Shopify account. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to sales channels, and we're going to click on apps and sales channels. Okay. Then we're going to go to Shopify App Store, and we're going to download the Facebook and Instagram, okay, sales channel. So Facebook and Instagram, click on Facebook and Instagram, press on install. Really simple. Then press install. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and press on connect account. Okay. Just like that, your Facebook account should pop up right away. And then we're going to press on continue again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come down over here and press on get started. Okay. We're going to press on connect. So make sure you see your Facebook account is connected. We're going to press on connect. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do maximum, and then we're going to press on save. Then what we're going to do is make sure that our pixel is connected with the exact pixel we created. This is the pixel, my store pixel. So, remember the name that you put as your pixel. Just press connect, and then we're good to go. We're going to just agree to the terms and then press submit for review. Okay. And just like that, Facebook will go ahead and verify that everything was done correctly. Just let it go ahead and verify it itself. Now, again, it might take a few minutes for it to officially load and approve it. So as you wait for this to be done, you can go ahead and watch more content, or you can make sure your store is ready to go, or touch up on your ads, make sure everything is ready to start and actually launch your ads on. Okay. So once this goes ahead and gets approved, we're going to continue with the process. Now, really important, something that you should do is go ahead and click on the right-hand side. If it has this little blue little error, that you need to make sure that your products are available to Facebook and Instagram. So click on publish products. Okay. And it will come to your products over here. And then what you're going to want to do is just press include products over here. Okay. And that's it. Then we're going to come back to the Facebook app, and we should be good to go now. And just like that, we are active and approved to run ads on Facebook. Okay. So really, really awesome. We've now went ahead and set up the first few steps. Last thing before we go ahead and set up our ads, we're going to go into the Facebook Ads Manager once again. Now what we're going to do is we are going to make sure that our pixel's all set up correctly. We're going to go into data sets. We're going to click on my store pixel. Just click on the pixel you created. And then we're going to click on the three dots over here and press on Open Events Manager. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come down over here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Test Events, and we're going to come down to the second tab over here, which is going to say confirm that you set up your website correctly. Okay. So we're going to just click and put in our website URL. So this is my website. I'm just going to copy the URL. And if you don't have a domain yet, it's okay. You can copy the Shopify URL and then go into here and press on Open Website. You just want to click around a little bit. Okay. You can press add to cart if you want. Okay. Just literally just play around with it a little bit more. Scroll around. Cool. And then come back here. And just like that, it is active and it is good to go. Okay. So this is all set, ready to now launch ads. And that was the process of going ahead and creating your Facebook ads account, going ahead and creating your page, creating your pixel, connecting to your Shopify store, and now we're ready to launch our first ads. It is now time to set up your first Facebook ad testing campaign. And as you can see on my screen here, yesterday I set up a campaign to personally test this and make sure it is currently crushing and working for you as well. As you can see, the first day of running this CBO campaign, in which I'm going to be showing you how to set up, we already got 12 add to carts, 7 checkouts, and 2 purchases from this Facebook ad that I set up yesterday. Now, it's pretty crazy how effective this strategy is when you set it up correctly, and how simple it is as well. I see so many people out there being so confused about how to set up ads correctly, and this is the simplest and most effective strategy by far. Do not look any further, because I personally tested every single testing structure, and this by far is going to be the best long-term and in the short term. Now, as you can see, I have this budget at $100 per day. day. To make sure that this works properly, you're going to be spending either $50 or $100 per day on this testing campaign. But do not worry. If you do not get any sales by the first or second day of running ads, then you're just going to turn it off and you're going to either move to the next product or retest that product with a new set of creatives, aka video ads. Video ads is the lifeline to your e-commerce business. And if you do not have good video ads, that is the first thing that you need to make sure you have. And for this particular tutorial, I have 2 video ads here. Personally, I recommend you have anywhere between 4 to 10 video ads ready to test your product. And let me show you the 2 video ads that we're going to be using. Now, this is the first video ad right here.
You're sick and tired of your beaters stretching out. Well, I'm not, because I actually use Echo Vision beaters. That's because they're the best quality beaters in the market. That's because it's a thicker, higher quality fabric blend. And not only does it keep its shape, but it compresses your stomach as well. Because it is tighter on top, it'll help hide your man boobs and gyno when you're wearing a regular shirt. You can get a 3-pack of these for only $32 and free shipping. But hurry up, because these things are selling out fast, and I can see why.
So that's one of them. And then I have another one over here, which is also pretty good.
Finally, a tank top that turns dad bod into rad bod. Meet this Shapeable Slim. Say goodbye to those awkward bulges. It's the ultimate solution for getting rid of man boobs. Get ready to rock any outfit with confidence. Shop now.
So as you can see, these video ads are really great. It shows the product in the right way and it's fast paced. It looks like a good video ad that when my customers are going to see this video ad, they're going to say, wow, I need this product. And maybe I'll make a video ad tutorial for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if I should. And if this video gets enough views, likes, and engagement, I definitely will record that video. So make sure you hit that like button and let me know in the comments below if you want that video. Now, here's exactly what you're going to do to set up your first testing campaign. You're going to come here to your ads manager. That's adsmanager.facebook.com. And then we're going to go here and press on create. Okay. And then what we're going to do is press on sales. We're going to press on continue. All right. And now we're not going to select Advantage Plus shopping campaign. I personally like to do the manual and it works way better in the long term. Then we're going to come here to the campaign name and just put your product name. So let's say your break-even point. Your break-even point means how much can you spend and still be profitable. For example, if you get your product for $10, whether it's from a private supplier or AliExpress, and you're selling it for $40, that means you have $30 in profit to be able to spend and still be profitable. Okay, so I'm just going to use that example of $30 break-even point. And it's important you know what your profit margin is, because then you know how much you can spend to get a single sale and still be making money. Okay, so putting your break-even point there. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to select on for the Advantage campaign budget. And we're going to put a budget of $50 or $100. For this tutorial, I'll just choose 50 because I know most of you, not everyone, most people have like a smaller budget, and if that's you, then put 50. If you have a bigger budget and you want to test quicker, you want to see the results quicker, do 100. Okay, depending on if you have the budget for it or not. Remember, we're going to be running this anywhere between 1 to 2 or even 3 days, depending on the results. Okay, if you do not get any sales by the first or second day, then your creatives, your video ads are probably not that good. So you need to make sure you get new ones and better ones. Okay, and then you could retest the product. If you do crush it on your first or second day, then you're going to be able to scale and basically bump up this budget from 50 to 100, then to 100 to 200, or you can go up 20% per day. That's personally my 2 favorite strategies when it comes to scaling. Okay, and maybe we'll talk about that in another video. All right, now come in here, make sure that you go ahead and you select your pixel. Okay, let's say, you know, this is my pixel, and then we're going to do purchase. Okay, so you want to make sure you select purchase because you obviously want sales. All right, make sure it's selected as website as well. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to select the start date to be the next day. Okay, at midnight, so 000. All right, 12 a.m. and 12 a.m. is going to be be the next day. All right. And what we're going to do is we're not going to select an end date. We're just going to leave that blank. And remember, we can turn off these ads at any time from the ads manager. Okay. Now we're not going to touch anything over here. And then for the locations, we're going to press on edit. And usually what I like to do is I like to start off with the United States. Okay. Or one of the top 4 or 5 countries, which is United States, Canada, Australia, Germany, right? New Zealand. Those are my top countries. So if you do want to test, all those 5 at once, you could, but usually with the $50 budget, it's not enough spend to be able to target all these different countries. So that's why I like to start with the United States. And if it works, I can always try out other countries. All right. Now, when it comes to Advantage Plus audience, then here for the Advantage Plus audience, we're going to switch it to original audience option. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to select the gender. Now, since I'm selling a man product, I'm selling, product specifically for men, I'm going to choose men. But if you're selling a product that both men and women can both buy, then we're going to select all. Okay. Try to keep it as broad as possible. We're not going to touch the age and we're not going to touch the interest. And the reason for this is because we're going to allow the creative to, find the customers for us. Facebook is so smart. They're going to look at your video ads. They're going to say, what type of person is watching this video? Oh, in my case, it's probably going to be someone with the dad bod. So they're going to literally be able to target people with dad bods. They know everything. And because of their AI systems, they're able to target people and they know exactly what they want based off, what type of content they watch, what are the things that they like on Instagram and Facebook. So they know everything, right? So do not worry about, interest or anything like that. Okay. Now, when it comes to placements, you can leave this as Advantage Plus placements. If you do want to edit it, let me show you what I do. Then we're going to come down here to feeds. We're going to expand that. We're going to turn off Facebook right column. Then we're going to go down here to messages, make sure that is off. And then apps and sites, we're going to turn that off as well. And that is it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to press on next over here. We're going to go ahead and select our Facebook page. So just press this drop down and select your Facebook page. For Instagram account, just press on use Facebook page. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to create our ad. Now, when it comes to ads, it's very simple. Turn off multi-advertise your ad and then click on setup creative. Press on video ad if you have a video ad. If you have an image ad, select image ad. And we're going to skip these creative setup and text. We're just going to go straight to media. Then what we're going to do is we're going to press on upload and we're going to select one of the video ads that we have. So here's the video ad. I'm going to press on open and let that load up. Then we're going to press on next. Then we're going to turn off all optimizations, but I like to keep on relevant comments and visual touch-ups. Then we're going to press on done. As you can see, my video ad popped up over here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to insert a primary text headline and change our call to action. So let's go ahead and change our call to action first. So we selected shop now because that is what we want as the button over here. Make sure you turn off, highlight your promo codes, and then over here, your website URL, make sure you put your product page URL. For an example, I found this website that sells this product. So I'm just going to take this URL, even though it's not mine, but put your URL of your website. Okay. And then it is time to go ahead and create your headline and your primary text. So to do that, I have a really cool ChatGPT script and I'll leave that in the description below. So here is a ChatGPT script and it's literally going to be creating us the text for our Facebook ad. So all you need to do is put in your product name, product details, and if you got access to this document in the link in the description, just press on file and then make copy and you'll be able to edit it. Okay. So we're going to select the name of the product and you put in your name of your product. Then for product details, try to put as much as details as you can. Okay. All right. Try to put it as you don't have to put too much, but just a good amount of information. So ChatGPT can actually give you a good response. And I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and copy this all. And then we're going to go into ChatGPT. By the way, ChatGPT is freaking awesome. You guys should be using it more often. All right. And we're going to paste that in and just like that, boom. Okay. So we literally have a main ad text and we have headline and caption, all of that. okay? Here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna copy that and we're gonna come here into the primary text. So you can just basically edit it, and obviously change it up to whatever you want. All right. You want to make it look normal. If you were reading it, would you say like, wow, that's pretty compelling. I want to buy this product. All right. Then we're going to do the headline. So let's say we copy this. Description, you can leave empty, and you can always make new headline options if you want. But to be honest, I just like to keep it simple. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make duplicates of this ad set. Okay. So here's what you're going to want to do. Just press on these three dots and press duplicate. And the number of copies is going to be the number of creatives you have left. Let's say you have a total of 5 more creatives to test. We're going to make a total of 5 duplicates. Okay. So let's say, for example, you have 10, you're going to make another 10 duplicates. And what we're going to do is every single ad set is going to be a new creative. Since I have a total of 2 creatives and I already use one of them in this ad set, I'm just going to make 1 duplication. Obviously, when you're setting up ads, the more creatives, the better. I'm just doing this as a tutorial. Okay. So we're going to press on duplicate. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into this ad set. All right. As you can see, I made a copy, and we're going to go into each one. And all we're going to do is we're going to go to the actual ad, and we're just going to change the video because we have a different video. We're going to press on edit media and change video. All right. So just go straight to media, press on upload, and add your new creative. All right. So I'm going to put in my other creative here. We're going to press on next, next, next. And just like that, we're going to make sure that this is off. Okay. And good to go. Done. Make sure this is off. All right. You can keep the video filter on. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to make like a big difference anyways. Okay. And just like that, you can see there is now a new creative that we are testing. Okay. So we have one creative, we have another creative here. Okay. So you can literally see that there's 2 different creatives. And obviously if you have 5 creatives, you're going to have a total of 5, and go in each one and just change the video ad. That's the only thing that we're changing here. Okay. And let me show you how this is going to look. In your case, just press the publish button. As long as everything looks good, you could just make sure everything is there. Everything looks good, right? Just press on publish. I'm not going to publish this because I'm actually running this product, but as you can see, this is how it's going to look. You are going to have one campaign. Okay. See, you have one campaign and you have the number of ad sets of creatives you have. If you had to, you have 5 creatives, you're going to have 5 ad sets. Each ad set is going to be completely broad, the same settings, and each one is going to have a separate creative. So as you can see, let's say we go into this, right? So this ad set has its own creative, and this ad set has its own creative. That is it. You're going to let this run for 24 hours. And what Facebook is going to do is it's going to start spending money to the ads that they think is doing best. And that's why this strategy is so powerful, because it's literally giving Facebook the power to go out there and find a potential winner creative for your product. Now, let me show you what it's going to look like in 24 hours from now and what you're going to see on your end. So this is a CBO that's been running now for close to 24 hours. As you can see, it's at $100 budget. And you can see here in the ad sets, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ad sets, meaning 6 total creatives. And as you can see, Facebook is spending money to the one that is doing the best. As you can see, this one over here spent $49 and it got a total of 2 purchases. So as you can see here, right, in the purchases column, it has 2 total purchases at $24.66 each. And it is clearly the winner creative. Now, you don't have to turn off any of these at all. Just let Facebook spend for like a day or 2, especially if you have sales on the first day. It's a really good sign. All right. And you can see that it's spending less money towards the creatives that are not that good, right? Each ad set has a new creative in it. As you can see, this one, it's only spent 35 cents because it probably realized that this creative is not the best, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to start spending money to the ad sets, which is the creatives, which is doing the best, right? Which is getting the most results for your e-commerce business. And if you want to be able to test new creatives, all you need to do is literally do the same thing, duplicate, okay? Duplicate this ad set. All right, I'm gonna show you this. So duplicate, press duplicate with current settings. Then what we're going to do is press duplicate here again. And then all we're going to do is we're going to go into the ad creative, right? The ad itself. Then we're gonna come down here, and the only thing that we're gonna change is we're gonna press on edit media and change the video. After you do that, just publish it and you are good to go. The key is here, you want to be able to find a winning creative that is going to crush it for your e-commerce business, drive traffic, and convert into sales. And if your website is all good, product's all good, and your creative is perfect, you will be able to get insane results using this Facebook ad testing campaign method. What's up, everybody? So now we're going to talk about your next steps, and you're going to be able to learn how to read data in this video, okay? I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do after you've launched your first CBO, your first testing campaign, okay? So here's exactly what you're going to do. It's going to look like this. You're going to be able to see your campaign, and do not touch or even look at it for at least 12 to 24 hours, all right? After 12 hours, you can start looking, but 24 hours really is my threshold. And if you're at a $50 a day mark or $100 per day, doesn't really matter. Here's exactly what you're going to want to do next. So first, we're going to set up our columns. So click on columns and then press on customized columns. All right. Your columns should look exactly like mine. Put in delivery, ad set name, budget, amount spent, unique link clicks, CTR, CPC, add to cart, checkout, initiate. Just basically copy exactly mine and make sure that these boxes are all selected off. All right. After you copy that, and you can type in whatever you're looking for example, ad set name. All right. You can just select it and move it around. It's pretty cool. Right. Then just press on save and you'll be able to see it here on the columns. All right. Cool. Now here's what you're going to be looking for. All right. At the end of the day, this is your campaigns. Facebook's really simple. This is your campaigns, and then this is your ad sets. All right. And your creatives are in here. Okay. So remember, each ad set is going to have a different video ad, which is a creative, same thing. And you'll be able to see here on which creative, which ad set, right, got the sales, right? Or if you got any sales. By the first day or so, I like to see at least one sale. If you didn't get any sales by the first day, you usually would cut it off unless you have a bigger budget and you know the metrics are good. Like for example, you're getting a lot of add to carts or checkouts, like that's a good sign. I would probably leave it for another day. But if you know the first day you come here, you'll be able to look at all the metrics. So let me explain what each metric is. First of all, amount spent, okay? Amount spent is obviously how much spent. Usually what Facebook will do is it's gonna start spending money to the best ad set, which is the best creative, okay? That's why I love CBOs, all right? Also, you can see how many clicks that ad set got. As you can see, this one 23 clicks, and it costed us $2.15 per click, which is pretty high comparative to the other ones. But I guess Facebook knows that this is a good creative and it's the one that's going to get me sales. So they're spending money to that, and you can clearly see I got 2 purchases on this ad set, and it costed me $25.81. Okay. Usually, if you have a CPC, cost per click, like over $2, over $3, like that's a bad sign that your video ads is like pretty bad, right? If it's under, under $2, like that's good. Most of them are under $2, so that's a good sign. And that's what I kind of look for, right? And also you want to look at, if we're getting add to carts, right? Or are people interested in the product, right? And that's what I'm looking for. If your CPC is over $3, that means your creatives are really bad. If it's like, close to $1, under $2, like that means people are really, really interested in your product. They're looking at the video ad and they're like, wow, I'm clicking. And it's now time for your website to go ahead and convert into sales. Okay. So as you can see, I clearly have one ad set that's doing pretty well, and it's a $2 ROAS, meaning for every dollar I spend, I'm getting $2 back. That is a good sign. All right. So you want to look out for this and see if you have something cooking, right? A winner product, like a winner creative in here. If your metrics are really bad, and you could send it to us, literally take a screenshot just like this. Okay. And you can just go like this, screenshot it. All right. And just take a screenshot and send it to us inside the Facebook ad section in the Discord. And we'll tell you what we think. But we're going to tell you exactly what I just said. If your CPC is like over $2-3, that means your creatives are pretty bad. If you see some, maybe 1 or 2 creatives that are really crushing it, then that's good. That's time to scale. We're looking for a return on our money. As you can see here, this ad set literally spent $50 and it brought back it brought back 2 sales, okay, for a ROAS of 2. So meaning we spent $50, and we got back about $100 in sales, which is good, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that ad set that will really go ahead and start crushing it, right? And if you have that, if you have 1 or 2 ad sets that are doing well, then it is time to scale, okay? If not, if you don't have that and everything is super high, that means your creatives are really bad and you need to usually make more creatives. To make more creatives, all you need to do is press duplicate, okay? Duplicate with current settings, all right? Just like that. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna go into the new duplication, just go into the ad itself, and then just go ahead and press on setup creative, or it might show, change video. So just change the video, put your new video ad in there, and then you can go ahead and publish it just like that, okay? And just wait another 24 hours after you publish a few new creatives and see if your CPC goes way lower and you have a winner creative. It's all about winner creative. The better your creatives are, the more buyers you will have. So keep that in mind, and that's exactly what your next steps are here. Obviously, if you get the go ahead to be able to scale, all right, you can go into the scaling videos and see how to scale. If you don't have any sales and you can't scale, right? You got to remember that. Read the data, see what the data is telling you, and you'll be able to then proceed with the next steps, either cutting the product or changing or putting new ads in there, or going ahead and scaling your product. Okay?